All right, my friends, we will get started right now. Here it is. All right, now. Okay. You are watching. All right. You are watching Political Point Magazine. Yes. Where the right is right, and the left is, well, the left is always on the wrong side of history. Why? Because political minds want to know. So enjoy a conservative point of view. And let's talk pea soup. With tonight's top stories. Well, Obama makes the case for downgrading and dismantling ISIS in Iraq and in Syria, wherever they are. Alright. But how can this be done? We ask. Alright. We will actually tell you how you can defeat ISIS. It is so simple. Alright. But we will tell you. And now, ISIS strikes again. Yep, that's right, my friends. Another beheading. This time, a Brit aide is now the victim of the savages. And ISIS has now expanded their recruiting to teenaged girls as well. So it's really getting a bigger threat. And also, Hillary goes to Iowa. Is she shooting up her presidential run? We will talk about that. And also, what is up with the NFL? Is football becoming the culture of violence? We will talk about that, all of that and more on tonight's episode of Political Point Magazine. We will talk to you, the viewers, as well, too. All right. Okay, now. Okay. So, on this note, alright, here we go. Welcome to another episode of Political Point Magazine. I am your humble host, William Mitro. Alright, my friends, yes. It is quite interesting the way things are turning out now. And, my friends, they're oh my goodness. You know, I watched the president's speech online, and you know, I've got to tell you, you know, he did look a little tired, but in every speech, you know, about maybe possibly going to war, he's always stated that we will not extend troops on the ground for another extended war. All right. But this, my friends, is the only way. The only way. You know, I played that clip last week of Bush and his predicament of what would happen if you left Iraq prematurely, and he and I mentioned every word that he said was spot on about the dangerous threat of the terrorists. Okay, and it has grown. It has grown, my friends. Okay, um, now there is critical mass here. Okay, we are now experiencing critical mass, and it has gone to the dogs. Okay, now, and my friends, this is quite interesting. Prior to the speech, though, okay, we do see that Obama now is in a difficult situation. All right, because he has been so reluctant to go to war, and so reluctant. He has been like the bystander president. Okay, all of this chaos has erupted and eroded, and things like that. All right, but and my friends, it's just gotten to be so hypocritical. All right, and all of this stuff is exploding all around us. All right, all around us. Okay, and it just seems to me that with all the chaos that's going on, we have the border crisis, we have the crisis with Russia, with ISIS and Iraq and Syria, and all of this is going on, and yet our president has not responded well to crisis, whether it's here or abroad. Okay, he has not shown to be a strong leader. All right, so now, my friends, we take you to this here. Obama now Obama now makes his case. All right, for dismantling, or as he says, dismantling ISIS. Okay, downgrading and dismantling ISIS. All right, now, but now, my friends, it now has reached critical mass. Okay, now, in a major escalation, President Obama now is moving to deepen the U.S. military role in the Middle East, all right, by providing what he says overt aid to the Syrian rebels, and to take on ISIS terrorists. Okay, now, his speech on Wednesday emphasized that as he says, that we will now go to we will go to war, or he didn't say war, but he emphasized that we will take the fight to the ISIS terrorists where they are, so we don't have to fight them here at home. But he didn't say those words automatically. But my friend, oops, sorry about that. Okay, now, but he didn't say those words automatically. But this is exactly what Bush predicted would happen. Okay, because Bush said that we would risk having to go in at a later date to fight an enemy who is even more dangerous, right? And now that's what's happening now. All right, so Obama has extended his little campaign. Okay, and he says it's not going to be okay. he says it's not going to be a prolonged war. All right, but you see, this is where the American people are actually supportive of going in there and extending the campaign into from Iraq to Syria. You know, but they want to do it so we win. All right, and the way the president laid it out, it just seems like he doesn't really want to win, because he doesn't want to extend boots on the ground, you know, and so I am just curious to understand how this is gonna go, how this is gonna play out. Okay, I'm just curious. All right, but seeing how Obama now is kind of forced to go to war, and mind you, the Obama administration has okay, Obama has been reluctant to call it a war. All right, but his defense officials are calling it a war, and his staff advisors, national security advisors, are calling it a war, and his Secretary of State John Kerry finally reluctantly called it a war. Okay, after saying that he wouldn't excuse me, but after saying he wouldn't take it to that level, but now we are. But now, also in Obama's speech on Wednesday, he also emphasized that we will gather up members of the world community to fight alongside us. Okay, which should be done. All right, and so we will have a coalition, an international coalition of maybe like the Brits, Saudi Arabia, and you know, but more specifically here, okay. Now, Obama makes the case here for attacking and expanding the campaign to attack ISIS here, okay. But my friends, it's just getting critical, and ironically, this is how ISIS was formed. Okay, ISIS was formed through out of Al Qaeda in Iraq, but now this is where this is where Obama is missing the mark. Okay, in order to win and in order to defeat the ISIS terrorists. Okay. Okay, now this is what I'm laying out. Okay, what we need to do is cut the funding for ISIS. Cut off ISIS funding. Okay, cut off ISIS funding. Okay, and do you know how ISIS is being funded? All right, well, part of that is through the Mexican drug cartels. All right, and I mentioned last week that that Obama had a hand in that through the Fast and Furious scandal when they were trafficking guns to the Mexican drug cartels. All right, but in order to really defeat ISIS, all right, you must cut their funding. Okay, because they're getting their funding from the Mexican drug cartels, plus also the United Arab Emirates and through Qatar, and also Saudi Arabia and Iran, ironically. All right, but ironically now we are going to have to rely on enemies such as Syria. The Syrian president. Syria hates ISIS. Okay, Iran hates ISIS, and Russia hates ISIS. So will we have to rely on those countries to help and aid in defeating ISIS? This, my friends, is the ironic turnaround. All right, for us, because we need to cut the funding to this terror network. Okay, more specifically now, ISIS has now struck again. All right, yeah, take a look at this, my friends. ISIS strikes again. All right, that's right. Okay, this time it's a British aid worker. Okay, and the Islamic State savages have struck again, releasing another video Saturday. They released a video showing the apparent beheading of a British aid worker. All right, and the gruesome 2-minute 27-second video shows David Haynes, 44, kneeling on a sandy hill while a black clad executioner stands behind him, clutching a knife. Just like the other videos. All right, and my friends, this is quite shocking. Okay, ISIS is now the most dangerous of adversaries that we have ever encountered here. Now, all of the airstrikes I've mentioned this before. It's not stopping ISIS from beheading either Americans or other peoples like Brits and stuff like that. It's we are not stopping this trouble, this mayhem. It's just ridiculous. All right, and Foley and Statloff speak directly into the camera in a British accent. This British man has to pay, but this British man has to pay the price for your has to pay the price. I mean, it's just ridiculous. Okay, now, and my friends, how are we going to get this done? I mean, how do we defeat ISIS? I mean, and it's just ridiculous. All right, and now, my friends, I'm going to take you to my I'm going to take you now to my Political Point magazine's. Okay, do we have the right strategy? All right, but I'm going to take you now to my Political Point magazine's political point of vision. All right. So, on this note, my friends, ISIS is so bad. All right, out there, we definitely are seeing how bad of a threat they really are. All right, especially in their recruitment now. Okay, so I take you now to this picture right here. All right, if you see this is the latest recruitment of ISIS. Okay, the Okay, now this is the latest recruitment now of ISIS. Meet the fresh new faces of terror. 15-year-old Sabina, all right, which you are seeing right now, all right, and and 16-year-old yeah, Sabina. Oh, yeah. Oh wait, that's the other one. Wait, okay, yeah, but this is 15-year-old Sabina Samalovec. Okay, no, Sabina. Oh, wait, actually, that's not the Sabina. Okay, Sabina is actually this one. Okay, but 15-year-old Sabina Samalovec. All right, and 16-year-old Samara Kasanapak. All right, both from Austria. These two Austrian girls who have left behind the land of Linzer tarts and refined classical music to join the barbaric legion of ISIS in Syria. All right. Yeah, they posted they posted themselves on Facebook, pictures of themselves, okay, in Arab garb, all right, supporting the cause of ISIS, all right, just like that, and it's just ridiculous. These are two of the latest recruitments, and what's worse now about this is they are actually trying to recruit other teenage girls into the cause of the jihadist barbaric cause of ISIS. And this, my friends, is quite ridiculous. ISIS now is a really big threat. Not only in the Middle East, but also all around the world. Okay, and they have also reached Americans. So, and it's, I mentioned before, there's over 300 Americans now that have joined ISIS for the cause, for the psychotic cause. And my friends, this is not looking good. All right, so we definitely need to go all out and tear apart ISIS. All right, it's the call to arms time. All right, it's the call to arms we need. All right, and so, my friends, okay, that is where we stand here. All right, but it is the call to arms, and we are definitely in the midst of. Okay, are we at war with ISIS? I think we are. Right? This is the big war that we need to win. All right, my friends, and it's getting out there. It's getting really out there. All right, but my friends, okay, so we are at a crossroads here. Call to arms. Yep. How can we defeat this enemy? All right. Okay, but all right. So now, once again, I'm gonna take you back to our Political Point magazine's political point of vision. All right, to bring up Hillary in Iowa. All right. Yeah, that's right. All right. Hillary, is she firing up her campaign for the presidency?
And she kept her
Take a listen here.
A choice between the.
Oh, wait a minute now. All right, that's not the first clip. Okay, but Hillary is in Iowa. All right, Hillary went to Iowa, supporting Democrat Tom Harkin. All right, but but she also spoke up and said she is thinking about the presidency. Take a look. All right. All right. Here it is. All right. Take a look.
I'm back.
Really? I'm back. Yeah. For now, in this critical age here, now, the do the Democrats really think they're gonna win this year? I don't think. Okay, take a listen to Hillary.
It is true. I am thinking about it. But for today, that is not why I'm here.
But as far as the presidential run on the Democrat side, she does lead over all the other Democrat contenders. All right, but here's more of what she had to say. All right, when she was up there campaigning for Harkin. All right, take a look.
A choice between the guardians of gridlock and the champions of shared opportunity and shared prosperity.
All right, now she's got that a little twisted now. She's speaking for the Democrats, right? But she laid out the case for a choice between the Guardians of Gridlock, which, by the way, the Guardians of Gridlock are the Democrats, right? Or the champions of shared opportunity. The champions of shared opportunity are the Republicans, right? So Hillary's got that a little twisted there, all right? Because shared opportunity is what the Republicans are all about, all right? As a matter of fact, success and equal opportunity is what the Republicans are all about. All right, but the guardians of gridlock have always been the Democrats. All right, for example, Senate Majority Leader Harry Reid, in the Senate. Okay, he has been the king of all the gridlock. That's why things have not gotten accomplished. Okay? And that's why the Republicans are going to take control of the House or take control of the Senate this year. All right? And they're going to keep their majorities in the House. All right? Because that's the way things are going. All right. Now, before I get to the phone calls now, though, I want to bring up these recent polls, okay? A Washington Post ABC News poll, all right, in fact, has, Washington Post ABC News poll, okay, all right, take a look at these polls here, all right, Washington Post ABC News poll, all right, okay, it says, okay, asked, how do you feel about President Obama's handling of international affairs? 38% approve and 56% disapprove. Yeah. So the numbers are not looking good for Obama right now. All right. And also, when asked has Obama's presidency been more of a success or more of a failure? Get this. 42% said success, while 52% said failure. Yep, that's right. Okay. And also, okay, we come across this right now. The Washington Post poll also asked about expanding U.S. airstrikes against ISIS in Syria. 65% support that, while 56% are opposed to that. All right. So the president needs to get on the ball about this, and also he needs to extend troops on the ground. Okay, instead of just sending aid and training troops. All right. So we need to go an all out assault on ISIS wherever they are, just like as if President Bush was president. All right. So, and then, okay, on top of that, take a look at this. Okay, the Washington Post ABC News poll asked, "Is President Obama a strong leader?" 55% say no, while 43% said yes. All right. And on top of that, the Gallup poll, okay, has President Obama's approval rating at 39%. All right, so numbers are, and 54% disapprove. All right, so the numbers are not really in Obama's favor. All right, Obama has not been the president that we thought he was gonna be. All right, so I really want to take it to the calls now. If you have been paying attention now, it is really critical, okay, that we defeat these ISIS savages. All right, okay, and my friends, we are at critical mass. No matter how many times Obama has tried to deny it, okay, sure, it's all good and all that we have defeated. It's all good and all that we have defeated that we have killed Osama bin Laden, but bigger. We now have bigger fish to fry. All right. ISIS formed out of Al Qaeda in Iraq. All right, and I've been looking back at the history of the terrorism. All right, now, okay, even back towards back to when Carter was president. Okay, now there was terrorism building up. Okay, with the Mujahideen. All right, terrorists. Okay, and then when Reagan was president, the Mujahideen grew to be another threat. All right, but then out of that, Al Qaeda was formed under Clinton. Okay, and under Clinton, those were the terror buildup years, where Al Qaeda was just building up. Osama bin Laden, put together his Al Qaeda from the Mujahideen, terrorists, and then out of that we also had the Hezbollah terrorists, terrorists that formed out of that, and then and now and under Bush we were crippling Al Qaeda, and then also Hezbollah and Hamas were another terror network that is terrorizing people in not only in Palestine but also in Israel. And we need to defeat these terrorists. We need to cut their funding. We need to cut the funding to these terrorists. All right, that's and we need to attack them where they are. Okay, and we definitely need to get strong on defense. Obama has weakened our defense. A majority of Americans feel that we are less safe now than when Obama took office. All right. Okay, we were safer under Bush. Okay, and this is living proof that Republicans have the better policies, the better and stronger policies. All right. Now, this President Obama has been reluctant to even call it a war on terror. He has been reluctant to even call these terrorist savages what they are, which is terrorists. All right. So, my friends, okay, I am taking it to the phone lines. All right. 2720319 is the number. All right. So please, with your thoughts and hearts and minds, all right, I want to know what is on your political mind. All right. 2720319 is the number. All right. So, my friends, okay, 2720319. All right. Okay. So, what is on your political mind? All right. I want to know. All right. But anyhow, okay, like I was saying before, we definitely need to defeat these terrorists, okay? We are now in the midst of still the war on terror, and our president is seen as a weak leader. He is not a strong leader at all. He has been leading from behind, and this, my friends, just gets me so riled up. I mean, he has been leading from behind. His approval rating is down. You know, his overall job approval is just dismal. All right. We need to pick up the pieces. We need to fix things now. And and the rest of the world is laughing at Obama. All right. Okay. We got terrorists taunting Obama. And are we gonna succeed in getting a coalition of forces from around the world to combat ISIS? That would be my question. And are we going to have a strong enough force to defeat these terrorists? All right. I don't know if Obama's speech on Wednesday and what he laid out will improve his numbers, but my friends, something has got to give. All right. What's it going to take for this president to see that his policies are the root cause of why all this chaos is happening? All right. What's it going to take? All right. The economy's in the tank. It's because of Barack Obama's policies. Okay? The borders, our porous borders, are out of control. It's Barack Obama's policies. All right? Okay? ISIS formed in Iraq. Okay? And now is recruiting people for the cause from all over the world. Because of Barack Obama's policies. All right? The crisis with Russia. Because of Barack Obama's policies. It's Barack Obama is a failure. You've seen the polls. I showed the polls. All right? Barack Obama is a failure. All right? And I just don't know why we have to, the American people, whoever voted this guy into office, all right, they clearly were not paying attention. Okay? They clearly were not paying attention. All right? And the very same people that elected Barack Obama elected and re-elected Barack Obama, okay, um, are the very same people that are hurting today. All right, because of Barack Obama's policies. Okay, the reason why you're suffering and not making it, all right, it's because of Barack Obama's policies. All right, and you haven't done anything to get yourself out of that suffering situation. All right. Now, I am all for success, and that's why I'm a Republican. All right. Okay. I am all for picking myself up. Okay. Now, this country was founded upon the principles of self-reliance. Okay. And the principles of Judeo-Christian faith, too. All right. But our founding fathers wanted people to become successful by picking themselves up. Okay? Self-reliance. Okay? Always know that our rights come from God, not from government. All right? And one of the other things that I stress, all right, is entrepreneurship. Entrepreneurialism. All right. That's one of the only things that will pick you up. Okay, is entrepreneurialism. Okay. Now, the liberals make a fuss about capitalism bringing them down. No, it's not capitalism. Capitalism is not bringing you down. You are bringing you down. Okay? Now, and this is my little tidbit about success in this country. All right? Okay, this is my little tidbit about success in this country. All right? Now, okay. Now, if you're
much of the money.
If you're like President Obama, all right, who got up there and announced his strategy, per se, he announced his strategy after he announced he had no strategy. All right, but you know that Barack Obama was all for crony capitalism, okay? Because he has gotten successful from just basically cronyism, okay? Cronyism. That's the way he has gotten successful, but. My friends, it's not the corporations that are bringing you down, okay? It's not capitalism that's bringing you down, okay? It's not the corporations that are bringing you down, all right? It is your failings that are bringing you down, okay? Just in the fact that you are living in a situation where you have done nothing to get yourself out of that situation just proves that there's a bit of laziness about you. All right. And that laziness has been encouraged by the federal government. All right. Okay. With more than half, with over 40 million people, over 40 million people now, 50 million people now living on the dole, all right, and not doing a darn thing to try to get off the dole and get themselves in a better space. All right. Now, I encourage entrepreneurialism. All right. Okay. Self-reliance. Okay. Bring yourself up. All right. Entrepreneurialism. Part of what I do in the Jack of All Trades Foundation is I teach people how to become entrepreneurs. Okay. Now, the way I start them off is I have them take the entrepreneurial quiz, okay, which is only 3 questions to ask and answer about yourselves to help you start your own business, pick yourself up, okay? And the 3 questions are, okay, pay very close attention here. The first question is, what comes easy to you but harder for others? All right? Now, think about that. The second question is, what would you do nonstop, even if you never got paid for it? All right. Okay. And the third question is, how can you be of service to people and still give back to others? Right? Now think about those 3 questions. Based on those 3 questions, you can pretty much put something together based on your inner passions to pick yourself up and start your own business and make a living off something you know and love. Okay? You know, it's up to you to pick yourself up. All right? Okay? Get yourself off the welfare system, okay, and put yourself on a better system of self-reliance. Okay? That's what you need to do. All right? Screw the government. All right? The government's not helping you. Okay? The welfare system is not helping you. All right? You can help you. All right? It is up to you. All right? Eventually, we all are going to be the politicians. All right? But it's up to you. Okay? Now, number one. Okay? Now, once you have analyzed and addressed and sought deep through what you want to do in those 3 questions that I just laid out to you, all right, then I can help you conquer and overcome the 7 lies blocking people from success. All right? Because it only takes an idea to start a business. All right? It is the ideas that make you successful. It is the ideas that bring you back up and make you money and make you wealthy. All right? It only takes an idea to start a business. All right? So what I want you to do is brainstorm. All right? Pick yourself up. Brainstorm. There's a thing in your head. It's called a brain. Use it. Think. Get those ideas flowing. Because it will be the ideas that will work for you. Okay? It will be the ideas that will make you more successful. Okay? The other thing is, you want to be successful, you got to at least look and dress the part. Okay? Like me, I always wear the three-piece suits. All right? Suit and tie. Right? The attire, the appearance. Okay? You want to be successful, you make more money if you dress better. Okay? If you look better, take care of yourself better. All right? It's all on you. You understand? Okay? The other thing is, you don't have to know a lot about the stock market to be rich and successful. All right? No, returns on investments come from within you, not from Wall Street. All right? Okay, so it's up to you to make yourself successful. It's up to you to get yourself off the dole and on to a better place. Okay, get yourself to work. Put the work in it. Okay, you can do it. All right, that's what I stress. Entrepreneurialism. That is the very cause of all the success in this country. You can be successful if you encourage entrepreneurial spirit within you. All right? That's what it is exactly what I am doing. Okay? You know, when I started my organization, the Jack of All Trades Foundation, I only had $10 to my name. But now I'm making money every day. All right. Somebody is paying attention. Okay. Hello, you're on the air. What's on your political mind? Hello? Hello, you're on the air. Welcome to Political Point Magazine.
Yes, I would like to comment about
Hello?
your clip on Hillary Clinton.
Oh, God. Here we go. What's on your political mind?
She will win in a landslide
No, she
in
won't.
2016.
No, she won't. No, she won't. She's got the burden of Benghazi on her back. She won't win. Okay. Thank you for your call. But my friends, we are coming down to the wire here. All right. And since we have limited time here. All right. Now, it's 8:23. Come on. Where is everybody out there? Okay. Now, I know you're paying attention here, all right? But also, there is another thing that went on, okay? All right. Hello, you're on the air. What's on your political mind? Hello? Hello?
Uncle Sam is your friend. You
No.
can trust Uncle Sam.
You can't trust the government. No. You can't trust the Obama government. It hasn't been looking out for you. All right, now. But with all the chaos in the world, okay, we definitely need to vote Republican. All right, because the Republicans have the better policies, and they have the policies that work. All right, that work for the American people. All right, we had a better economy under Bush. Right, we had a better economy under Reagan. Under every Republican president, the economy has been better off. I don't know if you have noticed that, but we have been better off under Republican presidents. And the only reason that Clinton's economy was successful was because of the contract with America and the Republican-controlled Congress back then in the 1990s. All right? It was the Republicans that reduced the deficit and created surplus. Okay? It was Republicans that had the economy going. It was the Republican policies, all right, under Clinton. All right. Clinton may have been a Democrat president, but he actually worked with the Republicans to get stuff done. And they got stuff done in the 1990s. And it was the Republicans that did that. Not Clinton. It was the Republicans. All right. So now, with all of the polls that I showed, all right, now we are going to bring it down to the wire here. All right, I need to bring it down to the last words of the night, my friends. All right, okay, but anyhow, all right, the last words of the night. Okay, don't rely on the government. Okay, rely on yourself. All right, let this be the time that you put it upon yourself to bring yourself up, and then when if you can do that, okay, then the world around you will be more successful too. All right. So you bring yourselves up for your own success. All right. Okay, my friends, and that is the last words of the night. Okay. We thank you for watching Political Point Magazine. You can follow me on Twitter at WilliamMetro2. And also, catch us on YouTube. All right. Okay. Once again, we thank you for watching Political Point, where the right is right and the left is always on the wrong side of history.